Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the last day of the Good Sleep event in Pokemon Sleep. Let's see how I did today. Alright. Got sleep data, good to see. Let's see how I did. Happy September, by the way. 96. Alright, not terrible. Got to bed a little late last night, so it's showing up here. Thankfully, it's not that big of a deal. Got a little bit of that extra energy recovery from Krogunk. 6 minutes though. I was much tired than more than usual. And we got snoozing type sleep. Excellent. And for today only, that extra 1.5 times Drowsy Power, so let's see how we do. Alright. 1 4-star. The rest is one. Wow. Hopefully there's some good ones in that batch, but that's... Wow. I have not seen something like that happen before. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh! There's a Togetic just hanging out on top of Snorlax. Oh, alright. Persian. That's new. Got some familiar friends. Hey, Doug Trio. And some Eevees. Alright. Happy to see some Eevees. Because we got a lot of evolutions, so I gotta recruit a lot of them. Let's fast forward through our greatest hits here. Alright, so effectively 3 new. The Persian, the Doug Trio, and the Togetic. Elegant sleep. Alright, and Persian's got 4, so there's going to be a lot of research to do on in Persian. Even when asleep, Persian's haughtiness is striking. It appears to clean its face and groom itself even as it sleeps, stretching to lie body with ease. Alright. Doug Trio, we got the underground sleep. Looks like it follows the same pattern that Diglett does, where it has the above ground, below ground, and the one kind of oddball sleep. These triplets never get separated, and they sleep all together. Their teamwork as a trio stays steadfast even when they sleep. That's commendable. Alright, a lot of research points, a lot of dream shards. Those 4 stars really come in clutch. Alright, and sometimes sleeps while floating and apparently only moves its wings intermittently while doing so. Perhaps some sort of mysterious power is keeping it in the air. Alright, and that takes care of all of our gathered Pokemon. It's snack time! Alright, we got a hungry Eevee. That's good. Because out of this group, I don't have a lot of biscuits still left. I'll probably run through a good chunk of it. The Doug Trio, the Togetic, the Persian, I'm not even going to bother trying to recruit. Without them being hungry, it's going to be a big investment of biscuits to try to get that going. Oh, and thankfully, because Eevee... Let's see. So we've got 2 of them. Here's where we can actually have a little bit of fun. because effectively I can use a regular Pokebiscuit on this Eevee to get the last tick in the line, recruit it. That'll reset the progress for the other one that's hungry. You can use the premium biscuit to instant recruit. Here's your Pokemon Sleep pro tip for the day. Okay. So with that, I've got I can definitely recruit the Growlithe because it's hungry. That'll get it full up and recruit. I might just use the Laspis. I think I might hold off on not recruiting the Rattata. Rattata. What is the correct pronunciation on that? I've been playing this thing since Pokemon Blue, so it's all stuff that I've just been reading and not really saying out loud a whole lot. Yeah, with it being my last Pokebiscuit, and I still got the rest of the week to go through, I think that's sufficient. That's good. That's good for snack time for today. And thanks for checking in, Professor Neroli. I've been making some good strides this week. And boosting Drowsy Power certainly helped. I'm going to leave the Togetic on there just because while it may not be the most helpful for the rest of my friends, I do want to enjoy a little bit of a flex because it is a fun 4-star. Getting a good chunk of candy as well. That'll be helpful for the rest of the team. Not quite enough to rank up, but making good strides. Maybe by the end of the week if we get some good luck on some good Drowsy Power. So let's see our recruits. We got a level 6E with the Modest Nature. Alright. It finds ingredients. Alright, we got some gold skills and some blue skills. So, helping speed up itself, and that kind of counteracts the reduction from the Modest Nature. And then, as it levels, finding more ingredients, which is good. Skill bonus, helping it to find more ingredients more frequently. Team members to help 5% faster, and then berry finding at its highest rank. This one is actually alright. I'm gonna definitely be holding on to this one. And we got a Careful Nature Eevee. So, similar stats up top. This one, it's got helping bonus. That's useful. This one's going to be more helpful early game, but not as much late game. Because getting that to level 10 will be nice and easy. This will actually be helpful. This one I may want to actually use to work towards an evolution that benefits helping out the team more frequently. Maybe like a Sylveon or Espeon. I don't know. Gotta think about it for a little bit. He's a good boy Growlithe, the Naive Nature. So this is a skill-based Pokemon. Gets those fiery herbs. Instantly gets you 4 times the usable help from a helper Pokemon. Interesting skill. And then really an inventory up, skill trigger, ingredient finder. So not as great for what I'm saying, but I've only got other couple of them, so I'll hold on to it for now. That Crow could come in clutch to help make sure that I'm getting my team fully recovered, and getting that additional XP will certainly help to get a couple of level ups. Been sneaky snacking going on last night. See Metapod and Heracross and Slackoth doing some work, but not so much my ingredient finders like Eevee and Krogunk. Some progress on our stamp card. Good. Oh, Snorlax ranked up overnight. Got to Master 2. It's good to get to the Master ranks in there. That's now happening more consistently for me, which is great. Alright, and 7 more varieties to see tonight. Next, let's claim the last of the Good Sleep event rewards, so we'll get that additional 500 sleep points, 100 from the premium pass, and 96 from the rank. Cool. Got a good chunk of spins in yesterday. Skill activation from Metapod, which is good, because I am going to need a lot of ingredient help today because I've been clearing them out with that bigger pot. Okay. We got an achievement, so we want to make sure we go and retrieve that. That may be helpful for us before we start cooking. And 30 normal types. Great. Ah, diamonds. Always good to get some premium currency. Alright, let's see how our friends are doing. Great, yes. Gonna need those ingredient tickets. Alright, so we got 36 in there, so I'll actually only need to use 1 ingredient ticket just to get me to 41. Means I can save some additional ingredients for lunch later today because I'm gonna need it. Okay. Let's see what we can make. Our good old friend, the mild honey curry. Go through from highest to lowest rewards. See, I'm going to save a couple of those honeys so I have something to make for lunch. Cool. And plus 31% is going to give us a nice chunk of additional help. Cool. Alright. Alright, so we're good halfway through Master Rank 2. Alright. I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks for stopping by again. We're back to normal, regular Pokemon sleep going forward, so hope you'll join me for the next one. Thanks. Sleep well.